If you're going through a tough time, be it financially or otherwise, in this video I'm going to share what I did in just 3 minutes that turned my life around and helped me pull myself out of a downward spiral in my life. I'm Craig Wild from The Naked Soul, and welcome to another episode of Love Bites. Years ago, I was going through a dark time. I felt under immense financial pressure, and in addition to the massive debts that were accruing interest faster than I could even manage to pay, I had thousands of dollars in bills and expenses and only $32 left in my bank account. I felt like the world was completely collapsing in and on top of me. I didn't know what to do. Life felt dark, cold, and I felt very alone, like no one understood how I was feeling. I knew something had to change, but what? I had to do something to try and turn things around, to change the direction of my life. I just wanted to escape this pain and feel a little better about myself and about life. Then I had this crazy left field idea. I asked myself, when have I felt the best in life? You know, those times when I just felt the happiest. And I realized that the times I felt the best was when I was doing something for someone else, an act of kindness. Now, I felt in no condition to go out into the world and be happy. I felt like death warmed up. I was in a horrible, dark place. But I did have $32 in the bank. So I went online and found the Fred Hollows Foundation. I'll put a link in the description below. The Fred Hollows Foundation specializes in returning people's eyesight in more than 20 developing countries around the world for just $25. Many people stay needlessly blind just because they live in poverty. And I imagined for a few moments what it would be like to be blind, to be unable to see my family, a sunset, beautiful flowers. I instantly felt more grateful for my life and my eyesight. Then, before I knew it, I was tapping on the keyboard, and 3 minutes later, I had donated $25 of my $32 to the Fred Hollows Foundation. The way I saw it, $32 wasn't enough money to make any impact on the thousands of dollars of bills and expenses I was facing. So, instead of $32, I'd rather have $7 and someone else have their eyesight. And that made me smile and feel a little better about myself and the world. And you know, I've never forgotten that day. That one selfless act was the beginning of my turnaround in life. As I started to feel better about myself, my energy increased, I started having more creative ideas, and I attracted fresh new opportunities, and my level of gratitude and appreciation expanded. So, if you're going through a tough time, am I telling you to donate most of your money to charity? No. You could, but that's not my point here. What I'm saying is, if life feels hard and heavy and you don't know what to do, you need to find a way out of that darkness and back into the light. For me, the shortest path out of the darkness and into the light was to take the focus off me and to focus on how I could make someone else's life a little better, a little brighter, and a little happier. Look around you. Who else is going through a hard time at the moment? What can you do to brighten their world? It could be as simple as making them a cup of tea, or taking a few moments to write them a little thank you note, explaining what you admire most about them. Look around your house and donate an unused item or some clothing you no longer wear to charity, knowing that it will bring joy to someone else now. Oscar Wilde once said, "The smallest act of kindness is worth more than the grandest intention." The important point is to take action and do something right now. Break the cycle and start feeling better today. Let's make the world a little lighter and brighter inspiring humanity to love and be kind.